Hello, family. Happy Monday. I hope you guys are well, and I hope you guys had a good weekend. First things first, if you can give me a 5x5, I had to go in and make some adjustments to my mic, and I'm hoping that it fixed the problem because apparently it's really hard to hear me. Um, Second thing is, ignore. You can call me Spot today. It's just a cold sore. I am not sick. I'm just stressed. Not because of you guys. 3D world. Okay. So I spent my weekend non-technology. So sometimes you got to. Sometimes you just have to unplug. But Lee is back to work. If I could do a cartwheel, I would. I love him. But oh my. He's back to work. His schedule is a little weird because it's summertime. And we have secured entertainment and socialization for the littles outside of this home every evening this week. So yay, Jen. Okay. That's all the personal stuff, I think. I always like to update you. I do want to wish my utmost heartfelt prayers to Dragonfly 17, who's had a loss in the family and will have a fur baby loss today. So let's pray for our sister because she needs it. Lots of love to her. Okay. All right. I see questions. I've been starring them for a couple of minutes. I posted on my community page this week's schedule for myself and Ace of Swords. King. He's just king to us, right? Minus the link. He still has to put up Friday's link, but whenever he gets to that, I will post it. All right. Well, you guys have got questions. I got answers. So let's get to it. All right. Copy page is opened. Of course, the chat is too. And with that being said, let's go up here. Thank you for the 5x5s. I hope the mic problem was fixed. Apparently, when we had a surge, it reset and defaulted back to the old ones, and I don't like those. So hopefully the oracles were a little louder and clearer this morning. All right, so we're going to start out our questions today with Brother Roy across the pond. How are you, love? All right. Will I win if I buy a lottery ticket tomorrow? My question is, do you share with your brothers and sisters? That's what I want to know. All right. Well, let's see. You had a card fly out. Interesting read. All right, Roy, the card that flew out is Strength. This is giving and receiving. It's a good positive thing. It says that it's coming fast, but I want you to remember this last card. Lotteries aren't good. They'll beat you down and wear you out. So remember Strength. My eye went to the infinity sign, and with the Strength card, it reminds you that actions have consequences. This tells me there's going to be lots of beggars. And yes, it would help. It says yes, but I wouldn't tell anybody. Okay. The base card, they said look at the base card. You might buy multiples or buy it in a group. Okay. It says yes. Now that is based on the energy as of right now. Okay, love. Okay. Let me adjust this chat. Okay. Star and questions. Okay. Our sweet Joe Patrie. How are you, honey? What is the message trying to be conveyed on my surveillance camera? It looks like a hummingbird trying to get into the camera. I'm giving you kisses. All right. Let's see. Okay. So this is a guardian. That's what I thought. See, that's what. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay, Joe. This is your dad. Because I saw an image of him. You remember the bib overalls? That image instantly came. So he's coming between densities right now. All right. To take care of some anxiety, to let you know not to have anxiety. He is a guardian. This is him. There's the emperor. He's taking a leader. He is setting boundaries of protection around you and your sister right now. I kept getting an image of your dad, and I said, I bet that's him. So he's coming in the form. I'm going to ask if it's a hummingbird. I didn't know hummingbirds came out at night. Well, I'm assuming it's at night. Well, those are strong. Yes, very strong. It says yes. This is truthful. It's a gift to you for you and your sister. That's a sibling card. So it's the form of a hummingbird. That's the form that he chose to take because apparently it's familiar to you guys, because that can be childhood memory. I don't know if hummingbirds are significant to you or your sister or maybe your mom, but this is your dad. Okay. Okie dokie. I hope that resonates with you, love. Thank you, Roy. You better check the naughty and nice list, sweetheart. You take care of you, boo, and I wouldn't be going around telling anybody. All right. All right. I'm still starring. All right. All right. Let me go back up here. I have to keep remembering to refresh this. Thank you, Wings. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Nadia. Okay. So Nadia says, we all know that the mission to the moon in 1969 was not real. Nope. Not going to say it. There was a mission to a studio in the desert. My question is, did they eventually go to the moon and see something that was not nice? I get where you're going with this, because there are some that the stories of the dark side of the moon, so to speak, and what was there. What are you popping out? All right. It's a huge yes. All right. Nadia, the card that popped out was that density. Yes, it took time. It was a matter of balancing their time out. You have two huge aces. This was done with patience. And I believe this is going to be because of technology that they were given. Because remember, he's my Tesla card, but it's a technology card. All the magician's tools were given to them. Now, this says it's trustworthy and divine. So I don't think, let's just say that NASA was well aware of what was going on, but the footage you're seeing was divinely allowed to take place. Now we have to use our discernment. But it says yes. And I think that's how they discovered the dark side of the moon and all that footage where they say, I'm being watched, when it was occupied by the negative. Yes. It was kind of a truth thing for them to see the real truth. Of course, they've lost all the knowledge of how they got there, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you for the coffee, love. All right. Back over here, Brother Roy has the next one. Will there be a by-election, what they call a special election in the USA, in Fulham Town Ward for a counselor? Okay. Okay, so it's not Parliament. Okay. To be held in August and you get elected. Okay, so I'm going to split this question up and I'm going to ask if there's going to be a special election, and then I'll ask if you will win it. Okay. Mm, okay. All right. So for the first part, will there be an election? This is an ongoing argument right now with the political parties of whether it's going to happen. This is an argument. Here's your card, sweetheart, that I associate you with. What I know and what I believe is this is the fear of the unknown. They're not quite sure which way it will go. Remember, we still have a military issue at hand here, that the military is in control. And in time, there will be a contract. They will agree to this. So they will come to an agreement to have a special election. I'm not getting August, though. I'm getting, okay. So maybe towards the end of August, early September. Okay. They've got one foot in and one foot out. They kind of want to do it, but they're still bickering about it. So maybe right after summer. So now let me see if you will win this position. It's hard to believe. We only got 1 week left of June. Hmm. Okay. Well, this is you hoping for it. That's you're wishing for this. It's really you're gonna have to get out in the community and really promote yourself a little bit more. Okay. But this is wishes being granted, but it's going to be a slow change. It's going to take a little time. So you're going to have to give yourself a few months. If they do have this, but I don't know if they do a swearing in, if that's later inauguration, you don't start on day one. It takes a little while. It says yes, but you need to promote yourself with that Three of Pentacles. Get out in the community and put yourself out there. Being a Pentacle card, that may require you to put money towards it. And if you're like us, you probably don't have any. So if you can do that, it says your wish will be granted. Okay, hon? All right. Oh, hold on. I got to put these in order. There's been a lot of shark attacks recently, hasn't there, Terry? I mean, everywhere, not just one particular location. It's like everywhere. It's hungry. All right, phone's blinking. Let me see. Hi, Renee. All right, honey. Okay, I'll go ahead and do yours because I don't want to forget about you. Renee wants to know what is happening in Idaho with the governor. Government putting red tags on farmers' water wells. That says they can't water their crops. 500,000 acres were given this, and only 300,000 acres their water restored. They also shut down small farms in Oregon. Ew. Well, my gut says it could be one of two things. It's either deep state still at play and they trying to take our food sources away, or there's something seriously wrong with the water and the good guys are stepping in. Now that's my gut, but I'm going to have my ego step out and let's take a look at what's going on with these farmers. Blame Zia. Bless her heart. Well, okay then. That's why she gets along so well with our household, Nadia. Kids like watching that stuff too. It's weird. Okay. Let's find out what is going on with these farmers. Red tagging wells. If you hear little man screaming, he's mad. He has to take a nap before he goes to his function this evening, or he won't be able to function this evening. Oh, wow. Okay, Renee. This is deep state. This is deep state putting their nose in. Okay, so if they look at this like it's a well, okay, the Ace of Cups, water flowing, they want to shut it off. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So now this is information that's going to come out in the media. Ace of Swords. Remember, this can be media knowledge, information that's coming towards us. Give it time. All right. This is what they want to do. Give it time. Give it patience. God will intervene. So don't panic. I don't want you to think that the crops are going to fail. This is their attempt. This is what they're going to put out. This is what they wanted to do. Word needs to get out, but it looks like God's got control. And the card that was under the Hermit card is victory. God always gets victory. So let's be patient and know that he's in control. Okay. So no fear. All right. I believe it, Terry. Farmers telling them to take a hike. Yep. Yep. Okay. Nadia's screaming she wants a nap. Me too. As soon as I'm done here, I probably will. All right. Getting this started. Here we go. JC, hello and welcome. Any messages from Spirit for me today? Okay. All right. Okay. Well, the first card's a beautiful card. It's the Sun card. This is about happiness and contentment. All right. This is beautiful and this is divine. Have you been treading lightly recently? Now, this can be work or with other people in your community and businesses. Okay, you're treading lightly. Now, if it's work, you're treading lightly with the people that you work for or with. If it's community, you may start to be questioning their integrity. But it looks like this is going to be an okay situation for you. It's going to take time to change, but a lot of strategy with truth. So I hope this resonates with you that um, if it's work, it's going to work itself out. All right. You're going to be fine. If it's your community and you may be questioning, I don't know, certain businesses or companies in your community, it's going to be dealt with. It will be fine. Okay. Renee says no more potatoes and French fries. No, we're not. First of all, it would take a really long time because when they harvest potatoes, the potatoes we eat each year are grown the year before. So it's going to take quite a while. And if it gets cleaned up, don't worry about it. Lots of people called the governor. I bet they did. Bet they did. All right. But anyway, JC, I hope that resonates with you, love. All right. Back up here. Brother Roy, does Spirit have a message for me? All right. By the way, potatoes aren't hard to grow. You can grow them in your house in a bucket. It will be all right. Get you some dehydrated ones and put them up if you're worried about it. Like I said, no fear. Okay. All right. So this is kind of backing up your other question, Roy. You're kind of waiting for some information from God. Okay. This always comes from God, but information, truths, waiting on money could be related to your lottery question. There's lots of secrets beyond that veil. Okay. About this money, possibly where it comes from. This is kind of telling me that the lottery system, we all know that it's been run by the deep state for a very, very long time. This is telling me that it's trustworthy now and it's to help people move out of troubled waters. Because of that Seven of Pentacles, I get the feeling that you're just waiting on it. A lot of people have walked away from it because we know that it's been a scheme from the deep state. But this is, it's not anymore. That it's all good. It's for generational wealth. So let's just all have positive feelings for Roy if he's going to play the lottery. Okay. I don't know if yours is any different than ours here, but regardless, I hear loud vehicles. It's better than the half a dozen Blackhawks that went over my house earlier. All right. So, Roy, Spirit just says, you can wait on the money. It's coming. All right, love? Let's see. Get this started. Back up here. Sister Deb. Why was my parakeet Cracker such a mean and angry and destructive bird? Why was he brought into my life as a kid? Cracker the parakeet. Okay. These are beautiful cards. First of all, he's not meant to be caged. It's not my opinion. He worked really hard to free himself. He did not want to be caged. So this is his frustration. Okay. He had no patience because he had a trust problem. Queen of Wands is about trustworthiness. He had a trust problem. He was not meant to be caged. He wanted to be his own free leadership self. He did not want to be caged. It just made him feel unbalanced. Now, why was he brought to your life? Okay, the Creator sent him because you were either had already gone through some loss or was going to go through loss, and he was going to be a comfort to you. Now, if he's a destructive little critter, maybe he kept you occupied. He kept you distracted, possibly. This is for you and your brother. So he was there to bring emotional comfort to you if you were going to deal with a loss. So if you dealt with a lot of it, maybe you lost a lot of family members, or, as a kid or a teenager, you may have been depressed or something. They're brought there to bring you comfort. But it says you got the Hermit card. So the Creator is the one that made sure that he was brought to you. Okay. Okay. Cracker was a Christmas present from Santa. Yeah. He didn't want to. Okay. Let me start here. Hi, Ace. Auto mechanic shop. Oh, goody. There you go, Deb. I'm glad that resonates. Okay. No one likes the auto mechanic shop, do they? All right, let me refresh this really quick. Okay. Nadia, was Dick Clark of the Light? Ooh, good question. I don't think I've ever pulled on him before. All right. American Bandstand. I'm going to pull a Kachina knife on this because that tells me his past and what his future was before he passed away. Hmm. He was of the light, even in the past. There is nothing negative in this reading at all. So looking into the future, contractually, he had already given himself to the divine. This is past. Yeah, he was trustworthy. He was a divine being. Brought a lot of entertainment to people. I love the base card, relieving burden, wrapping up burden for people. One underneath that is gift giving. So he really truly was a gift from God for entertainment. Beautiful. It's interesting to know that it's interesting and relieving to know that not everybody in the limelight was for the deep state. There is good. I think there's probably a lot more good out there. But yeah, he was of the light. Okay. Marcy, is there an aura of gold? Yes, there is. You don't have to take my word for it. I'll pull cards for you. Okay. Wow. That makes sense. Yeah, usually with the littles, because of the innocence. Absolutely. Ones who are really in tune with nature. And I'm getting a lot of the indigenous are. Absolutely. Yep. Strength card. So if you're really strong and young at heart and connected with earth, those are the ones who mainly have a golden aura. Okay. Okay, Mercy. All right. Hi, Ada. Let me star your question here. Okay. I hope I'm saying that right, Ada. Okay. Next question. Jules, you had that baby yet? Sorry, I had to ask. What message does Spirit have for me? All right, love. They're telling me to change the deck. Why is that when you ask a question, they always tell me that? You got bossy spirits. I'm in pink today. Yeah, I am. I used to despise the color pink. Now I've come to love all colors. I'm more of an earth tone person. Greens and blues. Nobody wants to deal with Jules. Wow, Nafia. A little mean there, aren't you? Okay. That's all right. I know Jules can dish it right back out. Okay. Jules, honey, if you're feeling stuck right now, all right, Spirit's reminding you to have faith. There's a new house, a new car, new baby, new job coming. Pick one, anyone, unless you want all of them. Yep. You're just waiting. This is going to be a gift. You're just waiting, and this can be contractual. Remember, signing on the dotted line. It's coming. You're feeling a little stuck right now, but you're going to be fine. Wheel of Fortune, that's coming your way. Destiny and fate, and starting a new journey. Have faith, love. And that Fool card tells me take a leap of faith. So if you've been putting it off, getting something new, you deserve it and you should do it. Okay? Here's face palm spirits. Yep. All right. Ace has got the blues. Are you wearing blue today? Or to the ones. Don't stand in front of the car. No. Okay. I can see it, Katrina. Okay. Let me star this one. All right. Sister Caroline has the next one. All right. Was Trump reinstated by the Supreme Court a week or so ago? Okay. Let's see. If they ruled on that Brunson case, that would make sense. Okay. Hi, Sonia. Comes into his own reading. It's not the Supreme Court yet because I'm not getting justice or judgment. Okay. He's still technically in a different position. He's still CIC, Commander in Chief of the military. The military is the one that's going to do this contractually. Mr. T's card comes in here. So we really are waiting on a military. Okay. But here's the thing. They're still holding on. They're going to wait. We are moving out of troubled waters. This tells me it's financial. I think this is based on the financial crash. Yeah, we're going to learn some new information soon. This is all financial. So they're going to wait. And I always thought all along that they would let that crash under fake Biden administration, that they would let that happen. No, my ego didn't answer that. That's what the cards say. That they would allow it to all go to absolute crap and then bring him back. But I didn't get justice or judgment. So I'm not getting Supreme Court did it. It says the military still has control. So I guess we wait. There's a lot of information out there that's misinformation. We can hope, but we also know that they have to throw the bad guys off. Okay. All right. He got a box of crayons. Don't eat them, please. Okay. All right. Sister Sue, does my mama have anything to say to me? She passed New Year's Eve. I'm sorry, love. Okay. Message from mama. Okay. Oh, how sweet. Oh, this is interesting. Tells me who she's with. Okay, first card comes out. Sue, she's reunited with her star family, but she's also letting you know that she's been healed of all issues. Seven of Pentacles leaning on her hoe. That basically she's waiting on you, love. Um, that's beautiful. She's with her star family. Is there because I get male energy. Is there a male in your family that was in the military and passed? Because she's really focusing that they've been reunited. Okay. Um, looking forward to the future. Okay. For when you and everyone else can join her. Five of Swords is strategic planning. Just curious to know that has a strong male energy there, that there's a reuniting. I don't know, just curious, but that she is with her star family, but she's reunited. She's waiting on you. She just wants you to know that she's reunited with a strong male military energy. All right. You can let me know if that resonates with you. All right. Let me star some more. Mama's brother was big time military man. If he's passed, they've reunited. So your uncle, because that card is that's a lot of strong energy, not just from looking at the cards, but the way I feel. That she wants you to know that they are back together again because they belong to the same star family. I hope that resonates. So if he's passed, if not, she's watching over him. Okay, I've got 18 starred. So let's pause, mods, please. And let me get Sister Renee here on the phone. She said one night about 3:30 a.m., I was looking up at the stars and can see what look like stars flying across the sky up by the other stars. Question, what was I seeing? Thanks. Okay. They show me images. I'm trying to picture it in my head, so they show it to me what it looked like. Wow, That's strong. That's your federation. They're working on some stuff. Okay. Yes, I can see how that would be a distraction. Yes. Okay. Ace of Cups. So they're letting you know emotionally that everything is okay. That's for your emotional fulfillment. This is your federation. These are knights. Okay. Of course, you're distracted by thinking possibly they could be stars or satellites or something like that. They're not. So, what is the Federation doing? They're wrapping up some of the things going on. Ten of Wands is wrapping up burden upon us. This is love energy. They're taking care of some final thieves. So, we applaud them. So, this is Federation. All right. I hope that resonates, Renee. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Terry, it's not ticking, is it? Okay. All right. Back up here. Marcy wants to know, are we angelic beings? And you're welcome, love. Angelic beings. Okay. Oh. Well, I know they're going to be secretive of how they word this. I know that they're treading lightly with explaining this, but okay. So the Queen of Pentacles is a representation of earth-bound spirit, okay, but really one in touch with themselves. All right, personal celebration. So we in these meat sacks are very special within itself. But you want to know if we're angelic beings. There's many secrets to our enlightenment. Beyond the veil, we are beings of light like angels. So they are confirming, yes, those are two huge, powerful cards. Ten of Cups is everything works together as a family completion. So we know we're all one big family. Six of Wands is beautiful victory. We're all working together as light beings. We just happen to have these meat sacks this time around. The base card, God's creation. So I get you can use the term angelic being. Yeah. Beings of light. So because just like some of us have higher selves in a different density, that could be an archangel. Yep. Okay, love. I hope that resonates. Okay. Okay. Lose my place here. All right, Mary Jean. Will the med beds be released this week? Some are saying this. Okay. Maybe they'll fix my cold sore, you think? It doesn't bother me. It's just ugly. It comes out when I'm stressed out. I don't get that. It's not quite this week. Near future. Six of Cups. This is a gift coming soon, but it doesn't say it's definitely. They are still strategically dealing with this guy, which you're always going to have that. So I'm not getting a definite this week. Remember, tarot is in the moment. The military's working on it. Okay. Everything is run by the military at this point, the divine. Okay. Because that has to do with the Federation and Space Force. King of Wands, we can trust that they're working on it. They really are. Seven of Wands is underneath that. Remember, wands are fire signs, and that's healing cards. So they're standing up to that devil, and they're trying to make it happen, but putting a date on it is almost impossible when that strategy card comes in there. They're trying. Okay, so that's not a definite. And I'm sorry I can't give you one, but that's the way spirit is. They don't lie. Okay, love? All right. This meat got out of the sack. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Nope. Mm-mm. He's probably talking about beef jerky or something. All right. I'm dog sitting. Hi, Mary. I am dog sitting my new neighbor's dog. Will I be a good fit for him? All right. Let's see. They don't want that deck. All right, Bossy. Let's see. Speaking of pets, why shuffle? Mr. Sable's been at it again. I have parts of a bunny body all over the front yard. There is fur everywhere. He took me quite seriously when I said protect the blueberry bushes because they're really producing blueberries now. So any rabbit, he stays near the blueberry bush and he attacks anything that tries to eat the blueberries. But now there's bunny parts everywhere. Sorry for the bunny, but not sorry. And he also beat up the neighbor's dog. I wish I could have filmed it. It's beautiful. No, I am not condoning violence, but you got to love a protector. Looks like doggy needs a little time. Build the trust. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to have to work on building trust. That's what it's saying. Okay. This doggy's got a little bit of a history. I don't know if it was pinned up for a while, carries some burden. So it's not, even if it's a puppy or full grown, it looks like it's been in a cage right after it was born. So it's still learning things, learning to trust, but it looks great for you guys. Okay. Beautiful. Just be patient. Be patient. The waters will balance out. Yeah. So doggy just needs some time to earn your trust, vice versa. Okay. So good luck with that, Mary. Okay. Oh, meat sack. Yes, you're right, King. Sorry. Yeah. I said meat sack. Yep. Well, it feels like a sack of taters, meat and taters. That's all that matters around here. All right. The baby has the next one. In a past life, was my name Umar, and did I live on Maldek? Maldek? You'll give these to me so I can't pronounce it. I know how you are. Let's see. I don't need the special decks for this. I can do this with tarot. All right, so we're going to do one part at a time. We'll do Umar and Maldek. Okay. Yeah, patience, Mary. Feels very trapped from that Eight of Swords. So just patience. Umar. I'm just looking for a yes or no. First of all, if your name is Umar. Wow. Yes. Strong family leader. Okay. This is generational, so strong. Now let's do the Maldek. Okay, so baby. It looks like for a while, but you left there, okay, to help humanity and to bring healing. This is good hope, optimism. So this is a good positive person. So apparently you were on an island called Maldek, but you left it to go back and help humanity, to give them hope. Also with finances too, help and healing. That's the star card. Okay. Sounds like you figured out one of your past lives. So congratulations on that. Okay. All right. Nadia has the next one. I was getting ready to sneeze. Oh, it's because I'm allergic to her Tartarian questions. Just kidding. Is there a Tartarian building under the White House? Still cleaning up. Okay. Yep. I didn't even see the question. I just tried to hold back a sneeze and I looked up and said Tartarian. I said, that's official. I'm allergic to her Tartarian questions. All right. So we know buildings like the White House and the Capitol building and things, they all have that structural architecture that Tartarians were known for. So let's see. And we know that there's, I think the White House has 3 levels under it, maybe more. Let's see. Bird fly out. The answer is yes. Okay. So, to both sections of that question, yes. So Trump is the one that really brought to light the underground stuff. Maybe not to the whole public, but to us and our community. So there's your Mr. T card. What you see on the surface is all an illusion. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue is just that one little White House. No, there's so much more to it. The high priestess tells you everything you need to know. There's so many secrets that are underneath because of this guy. Yeah. So, those secrets, this is a very feared place. Very feared. Is it being cleaned up? I love the picture. Yes. Give it time. And if you look at the picture, almost kind of looks like it in the background. Give it time and the money that they need to restore it back to it. Can you imagine the cleansing? The base card is your white hat card. So yes, they are cleaning it up, but yeah, a lot of nasty stuff going on down there. Okay. Hi, hubby. All right. All righty. Let's see. You better be wearing your gloves and get grease in your hand. I will thump you. Okay. The baby has the next one. Question. In a past life, was my name Edward in 1893 and lived in Europe? Well, you've been doing some digging, or you've been remembering them. Good for you. All right. So let's do it one at a time. Your name, Edward, in 1893. You digging. Okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Hmm. This is interesting. Okay, the baby. I will confirm. You are correct. Um, lived in Europe, but moved over to the United States. Three of Wands. Looking, I want you to think about that time frame. Taking a ship over here. Okay, leaving the homeland because you had military duties. I don't know if you know anything about what he did for a living, but you had military duties. Now, I want you to think, even though the United States had established itself at that point, there was still a lot of movement between militaries because in 1871, they sold us back to the crown. So there was probably redcoats, so to speak, back over here. You left behind a wife, all right? And you worked for the deep state. Yeah, tax collecting for the military. So you collect taxes from people to pay them. You're in the military, but that's your job. So baby, that's not very nice. Well, politicians, that's what they do. They collect our taxes, right? Yep. Yeah. So it does confirm, love. So you started out in Europe, but you came over here. But you wasn't very nice. I'm just picking on you. All right. Nadia has the next one. My cousin in Brazil has a court case next week. What is the outcome? All right. Well, there you go. Well, if that was your life before, learnings to service others would be the complete opposite of what that was. Yeah. Good for you. All right. Court case in Brazil. Let's see. Hmm. Oh, I would take it. Okay. So in the future, this is with a good defense lawyer. Okay. This can somebody works in the community. So this is my realtor lawyer card. All right. Somebody higher up that you go to for advice. Yeah. It looks like walking away with justice and a happy ending. So it really comes down to how prepared the lawyer is and how well they know their truth. The base card is the Knight of Swords. That means that he could bring forth a lot more new truth. He's not willing to back down. That means he's a tough cookie. That's what we call a shark. So he's going to reveal some things. All right. All right. Chariot, overcoming adversities. Queen of Swords. Looks like this lawyer is trying to make it very, very civil, but absolutely will make someone cry. You want them good at their job like that. So it looks like it's a good outcome. All right. Okay. Here we go. Terry has the next one. Can we obtain a copy of Elisa's model of the planet? I think she made that. Terry, let me write that down and I will call and ask her because I don't know for sure. I think she made it. Okay. All right. Terry, I made a note of it, honey, and I'll call her and ask her. And if she can tell me where she at least found the material to make it, I will let you know, sweetie. But I made a note. Okay. All right. All right. Thanks, Deb, for stopping in, sweetie. All right. Let's go back up here. We have 11 questions left. We're moving right along. Okay. The baby has the next one. In the middle of the ocean, is there a portal for Aries to go through to go Middle Earth or to another realm, whatever we choose? In the middle of the ocean? Curious to know what ocean. I don't need to know that. I'm just curious. Portal for Aries to go through. Okay. Well, let's take a look. Bye, Ace. Go take a nap. Behave yourself. Okay. No worries, baby. Okay. Yeah. This is yes, but it hasn't always been accessible. This says get excited. Page of Cups is always about like get excited. Okay, this is something new. It's not really new, but it's new to us, right? It was in limbo for a while. That means they didn't like the baddies had closed it down. But the good galactics, the good federation has come in and opened Gaia. Remember, the Empress to me is another world card. So she represents Mother Earth and Middle Earth, okay? To the good parts. Okay. So this is confirming, yes, that it had just been closed for a really long time. That we should get excited that it's now reopened. All right. The base card, Four of Wands. That's beautiful. That's a new home. So it kind of be considered to us a new home. Okay. Yep. That's beautiful. Okay. You can share the video. All right. Let's, yeah, throw it in Telegram. People get a kick out of that. All right. Let's go back up here. Ace has the next question. He just left us. He couldn't take it anymore. Jen's too slow. Did both Venus and Mars look like Earth in the distant past? I think Mars did. I don't know about Venus, but let's ask. We'll take it one at a time. We'll do Venus. I think Mars was nuclear destroyed, I believe. That's why you've got all the red dust. Let's start with Venus. This says yes. This is divine leadership. It was very divine, but it didn't last very long. I'm curious to know if it's healed now. Because remember the photon belt that we're going through. Venus is a part of our galaxy, so she get healed. Wow. Page of Wands, optimism of a new beginning. So yes, looks like Venus is going to have victory and they will be very much like Gaia again. All right, let's do Mars. Okay, let's see. Mars. Bossy card. How many somersaults do you need to take out of the deck? Good grief. Whew. Really bad battle. Wow. Okay. Lots of strategic military battles there. That's just that's lost. They just completely lost it. So Mars has been in limbo for quite some time, but it does say that it did flourish at one time before the war. But with all the tools of the magician, remember, this is good. It will be flourishing again. Yep. We're just waiting. It will flourish once again. So yes, it confirms both of them. The base card on the Mars is 9 of Cups. It was very independent and flourishing and full of celebration and life until war happened. Who'd have thunk it? So, yep, Ace, it confirms both of them. Very much like Gaia. Okay. Let's see. Roy has the next one. I've been sleeping so much lately. Will that end in a couple of weeks? Maybe you're tired. Sometimes, no matter what we're going through, 3D or spiritual, emotional, you get to a phase where you just need to sleep. I'm back to my phase of sleep an hour, up for 4 hours, sleep an hour, up for 4 hours. Yeah. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's annoying when you have to consistently get things done. But let's see, Roy. Oh, you're transitioning, sweetheart. You're like, transitioning to what? No, it just means your body needs to change. Okay, you're going to be disappointed that it's not going to happen in the time frame that you want it to. You're letting some of the old ways and things end, all right? Your body has to recuperate, but you will gain your strength back and you'll go back to functioning at full capacity. But the world comes in here, and the world means stepping into a new beginning. But in order to do that, you have to close out some old things, a completion of something. So it's just, I guess you could look at it like an upgrade, but you're going to be fine. I just don't see it happening in the time frame. It's going to take a little while. Okay. Let's see the base. 3 of Wands, but in the future. So you said a couple of weeks. That's a 3. There's another 3. Give it an extra week. So let's just say within a month. Okay. All right. Ada, you are... I've got Miss Charlotte, and then yours is next. So just let me do Miss Charlotte's, and then I'll get yours, okay? All right. Okay, any message for me from my crazy morning? Are you having a crazy day? Okay. Well, Miss Charlotte, good grief. All right. I'm gonna tell you the cards, and I'll tell you what I'm getting from them. Like I always do. Your crazy morning is trying to get you to walk away from things that are not emotionally serving you anymore. Now, this could be with family members. Now, let me explain. 2 of Swords is don't fear the unknown of what happens if you have to turn somebody loose and say, I'm not, you put up your boundaries, so to speak, okay? This could be dealing with a child or a younger family member, all right? And this could be dealing with a spouse. Now, this is don't let this fatigue you. You should get excited. You're going to be celebrating. You would feel so much better emotionally if you tend to cut ties. Keep your distance. Watch them from a distance. Okay. But it looks, and do it strategically. It's fine. But there seems to be some kind of stress here with someone younger or equal partner. So you've got 2 that may be putting a strain on you, and it's okay to distance yourself from them. Okay. All right. You want to sleep while you're at work? Go for it, Terry. Let's see how long that lasts. Okay. All right. Okay, Ada, you're next, love. Welcome, honey. When will Barris and Ada start relationship? All right. I have a love question. All right. Let me... I like using Tarot of Dreams when I do love questions. The energy is just there. Somebody's going to have to use their voice, because if not, the message is never going to get across. Okay. So now I want you to think personality. He's going to have to come and say something. All right. So this is a worry and concern. This is something that gives you anxiety, and it really shouldn't. It really should not, because this would be a good, beautiful gift This can bring generations of wealth and happiness because this is a strong partnership. Very, very strong. But the problem is someone is not using their voice. They're stuck and can't quite figure out how to use your voice. All these swords, someone's not speaking how they feel. And I get the male energy is not speaking up. He's fighting it every chance he gets. Okay. He needs to know that he's stronger than that. He's the emperor to take a leadership role and bring himself forward. The base card is the lover's card. And that's brilliant. If he does not use his voice and come and talk to you, it's a disappointment. The problem is he doesn't have the faith to do it. Okay. So this is where you can do subtle things, subtle or point blank. If you're me, I just tell you like it is. Drop hints or come out and say, can we have a conversation? And see how he responds, but he is afraid to use his voice. Okay. So if you can encourage him to do it, it looks like it's a great relationship. All right. But there's some fear there, and there shouldn't be. Okay. Oh, Charlotte. So it does resonate. My son threw a fit this morning and my ex called during the show. Well, the spirit sees you and they love you, honey. And they're saying, walk away. You be happy. It's okay. You need to just walk away. All right. All right. Here we go. There's 6 more, guys. Sister Sue, what does Spirit have for me? Any happiness? Make your own happiness, love. But let's see what Spirit says. He had a good card fly out, so that's always good. Ugh. I guess some major arcana's in here, but it requires work. All right, Sue. The card that flew out is the Page of Wands, and remember that's looking into the future. All right. Remember to keep looking up because the divine is where we give all honor and glory. This is optimism about new beginnings, okay? Starting something new, new journey, new project, that kind of stuff, all right? You're probably like the rest of us. We still have these chains to some of the 3D, and I get it. We live here. Some hang on just a little harder than others. We have to learn to break those chains. This is also a reminder not to be tempted by certain things and certain people that do not serve you well. The Justice cards is about balance, finding balance in your life. It's like we're either way too spiritual. Now, I don't know if you could say too spiritual, but into the spiritual, or you're way into the 3D. We really are a blend. Okay. We're a work in progress, basically. Okay. Take more of a leadership role in decision making when it comes to what you want to do and who you're spending time with. Okay. Because you're being called to do something you're not spending enough time doing. So if there's a passion that you have, really put it towards that new beginning of optimism, because you really have a lot to offer people. That's a gift. Okay. So just keep trucking along, honey. But focus on what you want to do, your passions, not what everyone else around you wants to do. Okay. All right. Bye, Mary Jean. Have a good day. All right. And forgive me if I'm butchering your name, Taj. You're the very last question I have, and there is 4 in front of you. Okay. Okay, so Sister Nadia, why is my sister Sonia having chest pain? Because she loves you so much. All right, let's see. Bossy card. Because of anxiety and stress, it did a backflip out of the deck. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Now look. The card that backflipped is the anxiety, stress, and worry card. All right. So, of course, that's where we start to feel things, that nervousness. You really need to work with someone to get some healing and have some optimism. All right. Give yourself some time and stop worrying about the future so much. Be in the here and now. Nadia, go make her watch the oracles for today. Your sister will help you. There's your sibling card. That's your base card. Yes, Spirit just volunteered you, Nadia. Sonia, quit worrying, honey. It's okay. Whatever you're stressed out about, be in the here and now. Now, just Nadia will work her magic on you. Gotta trust her. Okay. All right. Dragonfly 17. Once again, my prayers and love are with you and what you're going through. Okay, love. Did my mama's spirit show up today? Okay. That is a yes or no. But of course, if she did and there's a message, I will tell you. Okay. Wow. Yes, absolutely. Okay. She is there giving and receiving. She's there to bring comfort and a gift. Remember, cups are about emotional gifts. Okay. To help overcome adversity because she wants you to celebrate those that are surrendering their lives right now, meaning crossing over. Okay. So, Mama Spirit is there. The base card is please think about happiness and them being in a better place because they are. But yes, Mama's there and she's there to guide and direct. Okay. All right, honey. There to pick up sibling and even fur babies. She is there. Okay. All right, love. Brother Roy will be Coleman. Will Coleman be the next? Maybe that's his name. I don't know. Or her name. Be the next member of parliament for Chelsea and Fulham, and will there be a by-election in his old councillor ward? Okay, well, let's do the first part. Coleman be the next member of parliament for Chelsea and Fulham. All right, let's do that. Oh dear, that's a huge no. All right. Now I'm just doing the first part. This says no, because this is not a good person. You're going to learn some truths about this person. That justice says that that will be dealt with. That says no. All right. So let's do the second part. There be a by-election in his old counselor ward. Okay. So let's ask about the election. This doesn't look like a very good person. So, but if justice says he'll be dealt with, they would have to replace him. So let's see about this by-election. Okay. That's a strong yes. All right. They're looking for new blood, basically, like a new person's perspective. You have two huge aces, Roy. This is good. But the timing of it has to be very strategic of when they put the information out that they're going to have an election. Remember, swords are communication and information. Page of Pentacles is somebody who's willing, that's not been in it before. So they're wanting fresh eyes on the scene. So they want someone new to take over that area. So that part confirms yes. So it looks like he's not going to get it because he's not good, or he's not going to continue. He's not going to win anything. They're going to remove him because of bad stuff. But they'll hold a special election to replace him. I like the base card. I know that you do not like him, but this is my Mr. T being the emperor of the world because he has them all in check, getting rid of the bad guys. I know you don't trust him, but I'm telling you, even Spirit's telling you that he went around and got them all to even Joe Biden coming out today to surrender and give it up. Remember the queen. He even walked in front of the queen. So he's helping clean it up. So have faith, patience, and that's all I gotta say about that. Well, that's pretty, the baby. And code language to you two. Spelled your can. Oh no. Oh dear. That's not good. That's what I said, Terry. What's the codes? Okay. Ace of Swords. We know that there are portals on and above the surface. Are there portals under the oceans? I know you didn't ask for my opinion. My gut says yes, but let's see what Spirit says. And then Taj, yours is next. All right. Very much so. Very much so. Yep. For quite some time, we didn't have access to them, just like everything else. And there wasn't a whole lot of knowledge to them. But you can trust victory. It's taken a while, but this is divinely protected and all through Gaia. So under the ocean, above, everywhere, all through Gaia. Yeah. Base card is strength. Yeah. There's a lot of them. Yeah. So that's a huge yes. So Ace, don't make me go down in the ocean. I won't do it. That's God's bathtub. I don't like his rubber ducky toys. All right. Taj, you have this one. Is there a return to the relationship between Taj al-Din, a Libra, and Marwa, an Aquarius? Okay. All right. Let's see. A return to the relationship. I sense a breakup. All right. Mm. It would take some work. Okay. It looks like that he set some boundaries. He has a lot to say. You kind of feel like you're stuck right now and you're trying to manifest a new beginning. Um, this says that you can bring this back, but it's really up to him using his voice and he's trying to choose the right time. Apparently, he left some things unsaid and he's waiting. He's very distracted right now. He's trying to get his emotions in check. You need to be patient with him and give him time. And then you guys can have that conversation. All right. Have forgiveness, love, mercy, and grace on both sides. Talk, communicate, and it looks good. It looks positive. Okay. All right. That was the last of the starred questions that I have. I saw Chanel come in, and I'm going to do hers really quick before I say goodbye. Chanel is, I'm going to butcher this name. Tejas interested in me. All right, let's see. This is a strong yes. He's waiting. I don't know what he's waiting on. He's waiting to see if he can trust you. He's not quite sure. Victory will come out. He's trying to get to, he's kind of playing his cards to like, what do I really know about her? He's giving it time. Okay. So this is in the future, emotional fulfillment. So interested in you. He's just trying, he's slow. He's slow and he's just trying to make up his mind. Gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine, love. Just be patient. Okay. All right, guys. That's it. All right. Thank you for all your questions. Let me double check the coffee. Okay. So we're good there. All right. Uh, sad message in the Telegram. Okay. All right. Well, I will check that out. All right. Tomorrow, Tuesday, Ace of Swords has his show. And then I'm going to do my evening show. And we're going to find out who our spirit guides are. Well, I know who mine are. If you want to know who yours are, tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. I put the schedule up on the community. And of course, Ace has his up as well. Okay. So until tomorrow. Okay. I love you. And I will see you then. All right. I don't know what time the oracles will be up. I have no idea because I'm still trying to adjust to Lee's schedule. Bear with me. All right, guys. It was a great show. I love you all very, very much. Take it easy this evening. And Terry, I will ask Elisa about the model Gaia. Okay. All right, guys. Have a good day. Thanks, mods. See you tomorrow.